When I learned that the prophet was a Pentecostal minister when he married his first wife, Hope Brumbach, and that the timeline the prophet described in his life stories was not accurate, I began to wonder about his first years in the ministry as a Pentecostal evangelist. I wondered especially about the year before Hope's death, when the prophet claimed to have rejected Pentecostalism. I was also curious about the message doctrines that we believed had originated with the prophet. From the advertisements for the Pentecostal churches in Jeffersonville that the prophet participated in, there were too many similarities to ignore. How many of the prophet's doctrines were influenced by Pentecostal minister Roy Davis and his brothers? Was the prophet's frequent reference to the snake-handling passage a result of Roy Davis's training? The center of focus for the prophet's alleged rejection of Pentecostalism in his life story accounts was the famous Mishawaka trip, which happened shortly before the death of his wife, Hope. It was during this leisure trip that the prophet said that he, quote-unquote, accidentally stumbled onto his first experience with Pentecostalism. According to the prophet, he left his wife at home while he took a vacation to Lake Pawpaw in Michigan. I always wondered why he would leave her at home, but with Hope dying of tuberculosis, or so I thought at the time, she would likely have refused had he asked.